So, meine Lieben, damit herzlich willkommen zurück zum weiteren Part von Let's Play Genshin Impact. Wir befinden uns hier zum Katzenhaus, das ist glaube ich hier, zum Katzenschwanz. Hier ist ein Buch. Gibt es einen Erfolg, weil wir wahrscheinlich die ganze Reihe durch haben, Buchreihe gefunden haben. Wir haben eine neue Abenteuerstufe erreicht, da holen wir uns für die Belohnung ab. Was wir auch machen werden, wir gehen mal zu ihren Waren aussuchen. Wir können es, glaube ich, alle hier leisten. Ja. Wir werden alle diese Splitter holen. Und wir nehmen das hier. Wir können jetzt Folgendes machen. Wir können unser Sternbild erweitern. Das, was wir geholt haben, das gibt es in bestimmten Regionen, Quests etc. Und in dem Fall hier zum Beispiel bei Mondstadt in diesem komischen Laden. Und wir können damit, zieht den Gegner in der Nähe innerhalb Radius von 5 Meter, weil der Wind schwert langsam vor die Figur. Okay. Das haben wir hier, so ähnliches haben wir auch. Wir haben ja Shin King doppelt gezogen und wenn man halt mehrfach zieht, dann haben wir eine Charakter auf C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, C6. In dem Fall können wir jetzt diese Figur von C0 auf C1 machen. Das ist aber so eine Abkürzung. Character Level 0, 1, 2, 3 bis 6 halt. So, Character Level 1 und alle anderen sind Level 0. Der Grund, weswegen ich das Ganze gekauft habe jetzt eben, ist, dass ich halt alle auf Stufe 40 zumindest erweitert haben möchte. Hier fehlt mir noch was. Beute für Schatzräuber. Oh, okay. Ups, dann kann ich dich noch nicht aufstufen. Dich kann ich ausstufen. Wir haben da ein Abenteuer. Bringen Elektrofigur außerdem Reisen auf Aufstiegsstufe 1. Okay. Das haben wir gerade gemacht. Haben wir 10 Stück davon? Ja, nur 2. Also es wird eine Weile dauern, weil ich will, wie gesagt, nur 10er Packs machen. Auch wenn ich trotzdem einzeln mache. So, dann haben wir ein paar Sachen hier in Mondstadt durch. Und ich würde sagen, wir machen die nächste Quest hier. Wir machen noch nicht die Hauptquest, machen erstmal diese beiden hier. Bevor wir dann die Hauptquest weitermachen. Hier bist du, Lisa.
If you're borrowing a book, please register in the log. The restricted section is currently not lending any books. Oh, it's you, little cutie. It's so good to see you. More refreshing than a strong cup of tea in the afternoon.
Clearly you're meant to be working, but you don't seem to have your heart in it at all.
I mean, other than Jean, who really works that earnestly anyway? So, did you have something you needed? Or did you just come to see me? Ooh, a smooth talker. Not what I was expecting.
So, Miss Librarian, got any books to recommend?
Recommended books. Sadly, everything I'd personally recommend is all in the restricted section, which we're not currently lending out.
What's with your ominous tone?
Oh, right. Would you be interested in checking out the Devat travel guide? I think it would be quite helpful for you as travelers here.
Ooh, sounds like it could be helpful. Do you think we could take a peek?
I suppose I can try to find you a copy from the list.
Isn't this Lisa's job? What does she mean, I suppose?
Oh dear, that's unfortunate. Our copy is currently being borrowed. That said, it is now overdue. Come to think of it, quite a few of our books are now overdue. I really wish people would just return their books on time.
Whoa, is Paimon imagining things, or does the air in here suddenly feel a lot more electrified?
Such a pain. I'm going out to bring those unreturned books back. If you'd rather get your hands on that copy of the Tevat travel guide sooner, you'd better come with me.
Lisa seems really scary right now. Paimon thinks it would be best if you answer her.
You really are such a considerate cutie. Let's see. First, we can go to the souvenir shop. It's called With Wind Comes Glory. So let's meet there shortly.
Beim Andenkenhändler waren wir doch gerade schon. Ja, dann werden wir kurz Bibliothekar und holen uns die Bücher zurück. Was machst du hier eigentlich? Naja, wenigstens tut er irgendwie was Gutes. Also aus der Not heraus. Fällt überhaupt nicht auf, im Brunnen zu stehen.
Cutie, you're here. Let's begin, shall we? Hello, Marjorie. Any exciting new items in stock? Why so surprised? Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by. So it is. In that case, I declare this the day of my life I wish I could get back because I spent my first ever outing with someone taking them on an annoying errand.
Don't you think that's a bit long?
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. I'm sure you'll find something that strikes your fancy, Lisa. Or you could let your new friend pick something out for you. Make it more of an occasion.
Yes, yes! Let us pick!
Take a look around. There's sure to be something she'll love.
Wieso habe ich jetzt mal Fragezeichen?
Take a look around. There's sure to be something she'll love. Take a look around. There's sure to be something she'll love.
Hm.
This pair? Soft, puffy, and very comfortable. Certain to make a little girl, well, in this case a woman, look quite adorable. After all, they're the same kind worn by toy dolls. They're practically a badge of cuteness.
Bloomers? I'm sure to attract some strange looks if I dress up like a small child in public. Do you have some strange hobby you're not telling me about?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Sag einfach mal ja.
Well, if you insist. I'll just use them as an extra pair of pajamas. Goodness, is that the time? Marjorie, one last thing. About the legend of Vanessa.
Oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too? Why didn't you say so? I have all sorts of items I could recommend. For example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded to a knight by the great lady herself. Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I got so excited when you mentioned Vanessa. I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put two and two together as soon as I saw you here. Here you go.
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much, please be more punctual next time.
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
Nehmen wir einfach hier kurze Hosen. Hallo, Sada.
Good hunter. Table for two? 3! Oh, my apologies. Please sit wherever you like, and call me over once you're ready to order. So we're gonna eat first and bring up the book situation later?
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the pleasure out of eating, don't you think?
Work is that bad, huh?
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are.
Wieso habe ich die zwei... Warte einen Augenblick. Wenn ich mit Sarah rede, kriege ich mehr Informationen?
What does Lisa? She's been here a few times with Master Jean for afternoon tea. A lady tends to eat cautiously on account of her physique, after all.
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are.
Aber warum habe ich nicht das nächste freigeschaltet, denn nur eines?
What does Lisa like to eat? She's been here a few times with Master Jean for afternoon tea before. I think she normally orders something vegetarian. A lady tends to eat cautiously on account of her physique, after all. On that note, I should probably be watching my own diet a little more.
So. Am ersten haben wir versagt,
Order us something.
aber jetzt...
I imagine that making a good vegetable soup takes good quality ingredients, cooked in the right order, at the right heat, for the right length of time. At least, those are the principles that apply when one is making potions. But from what I've heard, soup making was a popular pastime among the witches of the past.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Ja,
Finished ordering? Sit here, let's dine together.
ich sitze doch.
A fine choice. I'm pleasantly surprised. A truly enchanting dish. Certainly a good fit for a witch. I am simply brimming with elemental energy after that.
Paimon's so full.
Paimon, wo bist du? Ich sehe dich nicht mal.
Getting on. I suppose I should carry on with this ghastly thing called work. Let's have a little chat with Sarah about her library book.
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must ask you about the Boar Princess.
The boar brisket? I'm sorry. I think we took that off the menu. She means the book you borrowed. Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely forgotten that I even had it. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I finish work.
Okay then. But make sure you don't forget this time. Right. On to our next stop then, cutie.
Kleiner Tipp, wenn ihr vom Abgrund hier so sprintet, kriegt ihr einen kleinen Geschwindigkeitsboost. Nenne ich das mal. Hier so. Zack. Ah, hier bin ich auch schon richtig.
This is our final call for the day.
Welcome. Couples are our specialty. Let me know what you'd like and I'll wrap them up nicely for you.
Ah, yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"? Why, it just so happens that I would, my kindest cutie.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like?
So, ich werde jetzt, sag Bescheid, wenn du dich entschieden hast. Jetzt mit Donner.
Some flowers for Miss...
Kann ich mit dir reden? Nee. Muss ich mit dir reden?
You want to know what flowers to get for Miss Lisa?
Ja.
We're not particularly close, but she strikes me as a classy lady. Yep. It can only be the Cecilia.
Okay, Cecilia.
You want to know what flower? We're not
We grew up together after all.
Kann ich mit dir darüber reden? Ich will gerne wissen, wie ich das nächste freischalte. Aber ich würde sagen, wir nehmen die Cecilia.
Some flowers for Miss...
Oh, das ist sogar das.
Ah, Cecilia. Did Miss Flora recommend it to you? This flower is a lot of effort to care for. I hope that I've been doing it right. Otherwise, they won't last long. But part of the Cecilia's charm is how precious and fragile each one is.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind.
Ja,
Ooh la la, such fine taste. This rare flower is only found in Mondstadt's very highest mountains. If only you had picked them for me with your own hands, they would have had twice the sentimental value.
ich habe welche
to
dabei.
get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're here?
Back to business? My business is selling flowers.
Once again, we see a total lack of respect for literature. The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Well, what happened was... Oh no, what am I gonna do? I lost the book. A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library. But I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but nothing. It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table, right where I left it.
Uh-oh. That Lisa does some crazy things when she gets mad.
I heard that.
Nicht, dass wir das gewesen waren, weil wir auch alle Bücher versammeln.
The blame lies with the book thief. And their punishment will be 3, no, 10 times worse than stealing my book.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy.
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single book will go missing for good. I put a unique elemental marker on each book. Our thief will have left a nice set of clues for us to follow.
When did Lisa start taking her job so seriously? Paimon always thought she was a total slacker.
Hey, sweetie.
Hatte ich nicht den
I've
Eindruck.
heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong. Why not see what you can do?
Elemental sensitivity? Oh, Paimon's got it. Use your elemental sight to look for clues.
Gosh, all I can think about is Diluc.
Ah, hier.
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was stolen.
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after all.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly had a strange fixation indeed.
So what do we do now?
The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city walls. You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow the trail and have a look where our thief was headed, shall we?
Also sieht nicht danach aus, dass wir in diesem Part 2 Sidequests schaffen. Warte, das ist durch? Habe ich 2 Vögel erwischt? Wow. Da.
The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long. The trail keeps going. Let's keep looking.
Aber die Sidequests gehören ja auch zu 100% dazu. Und das Gute ist, dadurch, dass wir hier dieses Gebiet ja in den letzten Parts vollständig erforscht haben, können wir jetzt voll auf die Quests fokussen. Das heißt, die sind uns egal. Die sind uns egal. Und die da. Und die da vorne. Aber wobei, das gehört damit zu Quests. Nein, nicht ganz.
It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe we frighten the turtle back inside his shell.
Machen wir es schneller. Da.
nearby. Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic to find the book.
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people do have some strange quirks.
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion about the living habits of Mondstadt's residents. This seems far more likely to be the work of some none too friendly troublemakers. It's like you can read my mind.
Die anderen beiden sind
To
sinnlos.
be the Abyss Order's doing. They do seem to have a way of slipping in and out of places like ghosts, after all. Also, there's an elemental seal at the entrance. It looks like the result of an Abyss mage's magic.
A seal? How are we gonna break it? Is this gonna turn into another huge ordeal?
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out, think again.
Why is that?
Come on.
Whoa! So this is what Lisa's like when she's hard at work.
So. Dann geht's rein. In die nächste Spezialsphäre.
It's so much bigger in here than Paimon thought. Do we really have to go all the way inside?
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions.
Die Laserstrahlen machen sehr viel Damage. So, soweit ich mich erinnern kann. Deswegen lieber auf Nummer sicher gehen. Oh, kurz warten hier. So, jetzt. Das war knapp. Knapper als gedacht. Da Rest ist eine Truhe. Easy. Ja. Achso, ich muss hier sogar hier, weil ich hier das aktivieren kann. Und dann kann man die Truhe also nicht übersehen. Und da das Lisas Aufgabe ist, werde ich hauptsächlich mit ihr hier unterwegs sein. Aber um Kisten zu zerstören. Da wollte ich jetzt nicht landen. Ah. Habe ich übersehen. Das habe ich jetzt nicht übersehen. Das geht sogar hoch. Truhen sind hier nicht. Nee. Falls ihr euch fragt, warum ich alle Kisten hier kaputt mache, weil immer wieder Sachen rauskommen, die ich halt brauche.
Come a little closer.
Zum Beispiel Weizen. Ist eine Mangelware. Weizen brauche ich. Ich weiß schon, wie ich diesen Part nennen werde, die gestohlenen Bücher. Na, eigentlich ist ja das gestohlene Buch. Die Die verschwundenen Bücher.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
No one escapes my sight.
Oh, hi.
Look, it's an abyss mage. Lisa was spot on.
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy. He.
Get him. Oh, it's revealed by. How did you find this place? It's so well hidden.
I have no
Naja.
interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourselves away, but I do want my book back. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but not to sign out a library book in the proper manner? You have no respect whatsoever for other people's work.
You just want the book? I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret hidden inside this book. Who are you?
The librarian, although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book. This is an ultimatum.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret.
Uh-oh.
Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power! Please don't!
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line. This is why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be around here somewhere.
Oh. Jetzt geht er runter. Ich dachte, da geht's durch die Tür weiter. Hier ist das Buch, ne?
It's the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Paimon remembers that name. Is this the one you were looking for?
That's the one. It's a good thing it isn't damaged. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? Are you telling me you have even more crazy punishments up your sleeve?
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste of one of my potions in that case. Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, which is the only reason I would let the average citizen borrow it in the first place. And it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties, save for the markings I put on it.
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
As far as my duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work is finished. Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it? There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of offloading your troublesome work onto someone else?
Excuse me, are you in some way dissatisfied with my work? Good, you're amenable to reason then. I do wish I could keep you by my side as my personal assistant.
Nee, tut mir leid.
My work here is done. I'm going back. Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment.
Band 1. So, dann würde ich sagen, gehen wir raus und beenden im Busch den heutigen Part. Ja, also das war vom heutigen Part die Sidequest. Im nächsten Part machen wir... Oh, wir haben... Nächsten Part geht's weiter.